perennial all-star. Were you ever jealous of them get voted in and instead got a little R&R?
You know, Ernie, the all-star far outweigh the negatives. You know, for me, you know, I haven't played to be able to suit up uno mas time.
Uno mas.
One more time.
Well, I would like to suit up uno time.
Uno mas means one more, smarty.
No, one time for me. Because the only regret, Ernie, won championships, college, player of the year. Not a guy named John Stockton, Magic Johnson at the point, and you never could break into those two guys and be
on this show. No regrets.
I have regrets.
I don't.
I wish John Stockton got hurt one year.
How about our motto now? Not very many regrets.
There it is.
Has a nice ring to it. Put that on a T-shirt.
At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 52, Mo Williams. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5, Markieff Morris. Man in the middle, standing 6 foot 11, number 35, Marcin Gortat. At guard, number 3 from the University of Florida, Bradley Beal. The other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 23, LeBron James. Your head coach is Randy Whitman.
We're coming at you from the Verizon Center in beautiful Washington, D.C., as the Wizards prepare to take the court. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And they've had the edge against this team, winning the first 2 matchups with 4 total on the season. They look to continue that advantage here tonight.
Keep the foot on the gas pedal in that case, Greg. You know what I say. If you can handle that, keep it down, man. Don't let them up. So I'm thinking...
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. New York shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
He doesn't get the second one. New York comes into this following a loss to New Orleans.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's Fields. The shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
To the inside. Right side, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
They set the screen. Simmons dishes to Whiteside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Gortat, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Rebounded by the Wizards.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
LeBron right side. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 7 points here for Beal.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Now Fields. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
There's a screen by Gortat. The dish to Morris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's been one of the aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here is Fields. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Right side a screen. Up off the screen. Fields the pass to Whiteside. And that one's good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Wizards leading by 3. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Randy Whitman. Doris, what did he have to say?
And Kevin, I asked him what he thought would be a key factor for them coming into this game. And he said, well, our length and shot blocking should help. It gives offenses something to think about when they come inside the lane. And oftentimes, that tentativeness can be a game changer. Guys, every team in the league wants that interior presence, and he just explained one big reason why.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
New York trails by 3. And Fields kicks to Fields. Beal pulls it in. Wizards have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. To the middle, here's Morris. Oh, that's blocked. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Outside Williams. There's a screen by Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Williams. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Fields against Williams. Now here is Fields. He's tightly guarded, and the layup is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Fields' shot is good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
LeBron outside. Shot on the wing. James with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here is Fields. He has 6. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by LeBron. Williams dishes to Gortat. Beal, that's for 2. But they get it back. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Morris. And finally they hit one.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here now to see the numbers for Mo Williams. His last 10 games, putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Fields. They set the pick. It's stolen by Morris. He's all alone. Here's Teodosic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Plays it in off the breakaway. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
No good from Simmons.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Tries from 16, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Up top Fields. He has 6. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in. Fields has got 8.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
This one for 3. The shot is off. And New York will come the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Chandler outside. There's the triple. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Simmons passes to Fields. 18 feet out. Rebound, Washington. Here's Teodosic. Last time, 14 points for him. And Beal kicks to Morris. Off target at the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They set the pick. Here's Simmons. Kept alive by New York. Porzingis And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Thornton in for Beal. And a switcher also for New York. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Teodosic. He has 5. The kick out to LeBron. Plenty of space. Another miss by James.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's Fields outside. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for New York. Fields got the ball. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Feeds to LeBron. Sinks the triple. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
On the wing, Thornton. Dishes it to James. Fires for 3. Here's Booker. The rebound by Fields.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Fields. And yes, sir, that one drops. Fields has got it all tied up now for New York.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Chandler a screen. Chandler with the screen on Fields. On the wing, Thornton. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, they just look out of